Hey guys, welcome to Amy's Autopsy Report. My name's Amy. This video is going to be my Texas Frightmare weekend haul. Let me start off by saying that I was planning on vlogging the whole weekend, and I'm a terrible vlogger. I've discovered that I'm not comfortable enough filming in public and talking to myself. So when I tried to do it, I just felt so weird and awkward that I was like, I'm not using any of this. It was also very crowded, very loud, and there were times that you could barely even move. So I just decided to put a video together of my haul, and I'm hoping that you guys will like this video. I'll try to go through this stuff rather quickly so that it doesn't end up being a super long video. So let me start off with the signed stuff I got. The first thing I got signed, I actually raced to his booth first because I knew his line would be the longest. And that was Dario Argento, filmmaker extraordinaire. I had my VHS copy of Suspiria signed by Dario Argento. He was such a nice person. And I am honored to have his signature on this tape. I love his filmmaking. Yeah, this is a great movie too if you've not seen it. Great film. All his films I love. So that's the first thing. Second thing I got was I had my Bub mask, my Bub Trick or Treat Studios mask, signed by Tom Savini, who I've met now twice, and I love him. He's such a nice person too. At least I've never had a bad experience with him. I think I've heard other people say that they have had less than desirable interactions with him, but I personally have never had a bad experience with him. And then, if that wasn't enough, the sculptor of this mask was there with Butch from Butchovision and Josh Hasty, who are the filmmakers behind the upcoming movie Candy Corn, which I'm sure you saw the Julian figure I just got recently. So Justin Mabry was there, or Mabry, hopefully I'm not saying that incorrectly. And I was able to finally track him down and had him sign the other side of the mask. So what would be ideal is if I could meet Romero again, George Romero, and have him sign right here on the front. And this would be a Grail mask at that point. This would be signed, and then the guy who played Bub, whose name escapes me. But if I could get those people to sign this thing, man, this thing would be like the best thing in my collection, probably. So that's that. Then, speaking of Butch and Josh Hasty and Justin Mabry, I got a few of my Candy Corn promo cards signed by all three of them. One of them I'm going to put in a giveaway, and one of them I'm going to keep for myself. And I also got one signed for a friend of mine who's a big fan of Butch and their work. So that was awesome. They were so nice. All three of these guys were so nice. They took time out. They were just kind of hanging out at the con. They didn't even have a booth or anything, and they just were super nice to me. Again, go to my Instagram. I posted pictures with all of them, and I may try to repost some of those. So that's that. This next guy I met is a Bigfoot documentary guy, and he had a video, his film there that he was selling, and you could also get a signed photo, and I got a signed photo of him, and it says Amy, Bigfoot rules, Lyle Blackburn. He was a nice guy. He's also a member of a band called Ghost Town, I believe, which I hear is fairly acclaimed for their music. I'm gonna have to check them out though. So I got that. Next thing I got signed, actually this is the last thing I got signed. I got my Freddy vs. Jason Higgins Havens mask signed by Ken Kurtzinger, who played Jason. And that guy is so tall. Like, he is like a giant. And I'm super short, so it was a hilarious photo. Again, go to my Instagram, @Amy's Autopsy Report, and you can see those photos if you go back a little ways. But this is the mask. And there he signed it to Amy, Ken Kurtzinger, Jason, Freddy vs. Jason. This mask is amazing anyway. Higgins Havens does an amazing job with their masks. This is not a cheap plastic mask. This is like, I think, fiberglass. And the straps are amazing. Not cheesy, cheap work. He weathered all the bolts. So anyway, that's the last thing I got signed. And so, yeah, let me go on to show you the loot, because there's quite a bit. First thing I got, well, it wasn't the first thing I got, but first thing I'm going to show you is a hat that I might be replacing the Freddy hat with. I bought it for that reason. You guys can let me know what you think of it in the comments. And you better like it, because I might wear it anyway. Hats are really hard for me to find because my head is small. This hat is fitted, so it's a fitted hat. And I think it's probably a small or something. I don't even know. It says one size, but it's not very big. So this is the new hat. It says zombie, and it's got this bullet hole here. And look at the back of this. It's got like exposed brains. And then if that wasn't enough, it's got a bite taken out of it in the bill and these zombie arms. So I haven't worn it a whole lot yet, but I think that I kind of like this hat because it's kind of cool. And I also have this thing where my hats go to the side. Like, I'm trying to be thug life, but really I'm not. So yeah, maybe this will be the new Amy's Autopsy Report hat. I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired of the other hat. I know everyone loves it. Again, I never planned on wearing a hat in all my videos. I just wore that hat in my first video because I wanted to get videos up on my channel and I needed to dye my roots. And that's why I wore the hat. But I like this zombie hat. That's pretty rad. So let's go on with more loot. I got this t-shirt. I wish I had bought more t-shirts, but this was a must-have for me. Ghoulies. I absolutely love this t-shirt. Again, another black shirt. Or what can I say? I'd rather it be on orange or purple. I got from Gore magazine. I picked up one of their issues. This is all full of like art. And you can find them on Instagram at Gore Noir at Gore Noir. So it's at GoreNINOIR. Oh my gosh. Just look at that. I clearly can't speak. GoreNoir.com, or on Instagram you can find them. So I got this magazine. I also picked up it's a Gore Magazine Classics VHS tape. I have not watched this yet. Maybe I'll pop this in tonight. It's kind of a mixed tape of sorts from what I can tell. And it is signed and numbered, and I thought that was kind of cool. And also, look at that. It's got a rad red tape. Can't go wrong with that, in my opinion. Plus, I was fiending to buy some tapes because I had stopped buying tapes before the con, and I was like dying to buy tapes. The rest of what I got are DVDs. So I'll go through those quickly. I got this shot on video Sledgehammer, the original Legend of Boggy Creek, and then I got some of these drive-in movies. This is Cry Wilderness and In Search of Bigfoot. And these I got at Vinegar Syndrome, these drive-in ones. Some Full Moon action, Kings of Cult. I'm a big fan of Charles Band and Roger Corman. I love their films. They're awesome. This is the film that Lyle Blackburn made called Boggy Creek Monster, The Truth Behind the Legend. Bruno Mattei's Island of the Living Dead. Dark Harvest. Some more Full Moon action here. Trancers. Ginger Dead Man. Can't go wrong with Ginger Dead Man. And then I did get 2 Blu-rays. I know it doesn't happen often, guys. And these are also from Vinegar Syndrome, and this is Slaughterhouse and Demonoid. These are 2 films I'd like to get on VHS, but sometimes I'd rather just buy the film and have it instead of searching forever for something. but I'll probably get them on tape if I find them. Here's another drive-in selection, Death Force and Vampire Hookers. You all know you want to see Vampire Hookers. And then we have this one. This is called Fists of Fury. The Fight is On, which looks pure awesome. And then this last one, I didn't buy at the con, but my friend Sam from Halloween Happy and Joe Manganaro from Joe Manganaro's House of Horror. Joe says it was all Sam's idea, so I don't know, but I'm going to give them both credit. They actually FaceTimed me with Lloyd Kaufman at a convention in Florida, I believe, and then got me Surf Nazis Must Die and had Lloyd Kaufman and Toxie sign it for me. And I was so excited to get this DVD. Thank you guys so much for doing that. It like totally made my day, my week, to FaceTime with Lloyd Kaufman. Again, if you're on Instagram, you've already seen a picture of this, and you've already seen the FaceTime screen captures I took. That's going to do it for this video, guys. That was my Texas Frightmare weekend haul. I had a blast. It was such a fun time meeting my fellow YouTubers that I've become good friends with. I only wish that I could have stayed for like a week and like we could have all hung out like for a solid week, because I feel like the con was so busy and there were so many people I was meeting and talking to, and I met some subscribers, which was nice, and some Instagram followers, and everybody was just so nice. Check out everyone's vlogs, because I'm in several of them, I think. I know I'm in Johnny Tejas' Texas Frightmare Weekend vlog. I don't know if I'm in any others, honestly, but check them out anyway. I've got to watch some of the other ones. I'm kind of catching up. I couldn't be happier to have had the opportunity to go to Texas Frightmare Weekend. I will definitely be back next year, and maybe I'll try my hand at vlogging before then, so that I can maybe add that to next year's video. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the hat. And that's it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, yeah.